President Joseph Rolex Biden. He has been in office for less than a week, but man, he's already putting his stamp on the presidency with a series of eye-catching progressive moves.
President Biden has ended a ban on transgender people in the military. Mr. Biden signed an executive order yesterday reversing a policy ordered by then-President Trump.
President Joe Biden plans on making the switch to electric vehicles, replacing the government's current vehicle fleet.
The White House has added a sign language interpreter to its news briefings. Press Secretary Jen Psaki says an American Sign Language interpreter will be a regular part of daily press briefings during the Biden administration.
The Treasury Department will resume its efforts to put former slave and abolitionist Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. The plan to replace Andrew Jackson on the 20 was originally announced during the Obama administration, but President Trump delayed that project.
Damn, Joe Biden coming in hot. He's walking into the White House like it's the first day of prison. Yo, who's the wokest motherfucker in here? Because I'm about to whoop his, her, or their ass. I mean, look at those executive orders. Trans rights, electric cars, sign language, and putting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill is back, baby. Which makes sense. She went underground for a while, but then she came back once it was safe. You know how she do. Although, this might be too little too late, because no one uses cash anymore. It would be safer to incorporate her into the Venmo logo. But still, replacing one of the most racist presidents with a black woman who helped slaves escape is amazing progress. I mean, if you went back in time and told Andrew Jackson that Joe Biden was doing this, he would be like, wait, Joe Biden? That guy who just got elected to the Senate? And let's be honest, the sign language interpreter is way overdue. I mean, of course, Trump already had a sign language interpreter for some of his briefings, but this is much better. And I'm happy about the electric car thing. But I will say, part of me thinks that it's just so that the government has quieter cars to sneak up on us, you know? Because now you'll never know when they drive. Moving on. Do you drink coconut milk? Well, first of all, congratulations on being basic. And second, you might want to make sure that it's ethically sourced.
On the Consumer Watch this morning, Target is the latest retailer to drop Chaokoh Coconut Milk, a milk company being accused of forcing monkeys to farm the coconuts. Target says it's taking those claims seriously and removed the product from shelves back in November. The milk company denies all claims of animal labor, saying a recent audit of its farms found no forced monkey labor.
Okay, I'm sorry, hold up. Forced monkey labor? I didn't even know it was possible to force a monkey to pick coconuts. I mean, that's a lot of effort to go through just so that we can drink the inside of a tree's testicle. Now, I will state for the record, I do agree. Don't be forcing monkeys into labor. You gotta do the right thing and pay the monkeys. I mean, they don't know what money is anyway, so you can just write them a check. How many of them are gonna cash it? Like half? You're still coming out on top. And stopping monkey labor is important, not just for the monkeys, but for humankind too, because we're not going to be able to compete against a monkey for a job. I would like a living wage. I will do it for bananas. Damn you, Bongo! But let's turn now to the coronavirus pandemic, the only thing more infectious than a song by Dua Lipa. By now, everyone knows that there are a few ways to try and avoid catching this disease. You wear a mask, you observe social distancing, and if all else fails, you roast coronavirus so hard that it doesn't want to come near you. Damn, look at you, Corona! You got so many zits, it looks like you exfoliate with pizza crust! No, don't cry. Now I feel bad. Oh, and of course, another big one, do not gather indoors for parties, no matter how important the event is.
A small town in Chile is dealing with a COVID outbreak that all began with a celebration for a feline. Health authorities say 15 people came down with the virus after a birthday party for a cat. 10 actually attended the party, and 5 others are friends or family members of the cat's owner. The birthday cat was not infected.
God damn, these people got COVID from a cat birthday party? Yo, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard. I don't want my last words on my deathbed to be, "Tell Mr. Whiskers I had a great time." This is such a weird story. First of all, because I can't believe someone who would throw a cat birthday party actually has friends. And secondly, cats don't even like parties. When have you ever seen a cat who's like, ooh, a room with loud humans in it. I hope one of them straps something onto my head. Meow.